Hey everybody, Adrian here with blendrecommender.com. Interesting tobacco today to recommend. It comes from Belgium. It is Tabac Manil, La Brumeuse or Brumeuse. It's pure Semois, which is a burley that is grown in a very small, distinct area in Belgium near the French border in the Ardennes forest. And so the Semois Valley, not a lot of sunlight, not great conditions for growing tobacco. I believe soil has really low nitrogen, so typically the opposite of what you'd be looking for growing tobacco. But all of those conditions there create a very distinct and unique flavor, character with this tobacco. It's not like any other burley that I've smoked. I wouldn't say it's not a blend because it's a straight leaf. It is one type of burley, and comes in very, very, very dry ribbon cut, and you get it in a little foil brick wrapped in paper, which is really neat. It's kind of looks a little retro. The packaging and everything. I like that. And I'm not the first one to review this or recommend it, so I won't go too far into the details, but I did want to talk a little bit about the flavor, the body of the smoke, and some of the misconceptions that I think I've seen. Because this does burn rather hot, rather fast, you want to pack it fairly tight. And I have had best results being able to lengthen the smoke and get the most flavor in a bowl that is taller and more narrow. So I use this Dublin to smoke this blend, and it works really well for me. There are other, if you don't have a pipe that has more of a narrow, skinny, tall bowl on it, you could also just pick up a Mark Twain corncob from Missouri Meerschaum. I have one of those, and it smokes very well. It has kind of a narrow bowl on it. So this tobacco has been compared to smoking a cigar. And I think the comparison may be from folks that don't smoke a cigar very often, in relation to their pipe. And because this tobacco has such a full body, the smoke is very strong on the palate. Maybe that's what they're equating to the experience they get from a cigar. But with a cigar, any premium cigar is going to have three distinct different leaves involved in the blend. It's going to have a wrapper around a binder, and all of that encasing a filler tobacco. So almost always those are three different tobaccos that are working together and can change the nuances throughout the smoke. And that's not what you're going to get with this tobacco. What I would compare it to are more of the C&D type burleys, Cornell and Deal, Haunted Bookshop, Old Joe Krantz. Those are both that I would compare pretty closely with this one if you were to add kind of an oriental note to it. It almost has just kind of an oriental, I guess that's really the best way to describe it, kind of zest to it, just a little bit of nuance on top of that burley, and it makes it very interesting. And I'm really glad I picked it up, and I plan on certainly picking up more when I run out of this. So I would recommend it to anybody who loves burley. I would not recommend it to anyone who has smoked some of the Cornell and Deal burley blends and it just absolutely did not mix well with them. I don't think this one is going to be your cup of tea either. So Tabac Manil or Vincent Manil, Pure Semois or La Brumeuse, highly recommend it. Till next time, enjoy your pipes. Have a great day.